Hey guys, Alex G8462 here. I've got one more Godzilla review for tomorrow, but right now I want to talk about some movies that I picked up. First on DVD, I've got two blind buys, but I have a feeling I might like them from the Sean Connery Bond era, from Russia with Love and Thunderball. I did a horrible job of hiding it like this, but whatever. I heard this one is good, this one is fantastic, so that's about it. I can't wait to see them, and yeah, Bond. James Bond. Next up is a movie. The rest will be Blu-rays, except for the last item I have. This is a movie that I did not see in the theater last year. I don't think anyone saw in the theater, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like it. Dread. I am the law. Every time I look at this poster, I know it's Carl Urban as Judge Dredd, but I can't help but picture Stallone. But whatever the case, I've heard really good things about Dredd, and I'll be watching it soon. Hopefully today, because this is another blind buy I got. Hopefully it was worth it. So, I am the law! Still can't help myself. Next up, we got a movie that, if you are a fan of this company from your childhood, you might want to pick it up as soon as you can, because I know this studio has a habit of releasing these movies and say, hey, you better get it before we put it back in the vault. The Diamond Edition of Peter Pan. Out of all the Disney movies I saw when I was a kid, for some reason the ones that were made when Walt was alive were the ones I would always go back to constantly. Mainly Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan. Never went back to The Little Mermaid, never went back to The Lion King, never went back to Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast all that much. It was only Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland. For a while, this used to be tied with Alice in Wonderland for my favorite Disney movie when Walt was alive, but there are just little things that this doesn't have that Alice in Wonderland does. But it's still good. If you've never seen it, you probably should see it at some point. At least buy it for your kids, because they'll like it. So, yeah, that's Peter Pan. Not much to say about this, except why is the ride at Disneyland so popular? Like, at Fantasyland, this ride has the longest line. I do not understand. It's crazy. But, whatever the case, I know a lot of people love this ride, and apparently a lot of people love this movie, so, hey, I do too. Enough to get it on Blu-ray, so, Peter Pan. Fly away. I was bored. I don't know what I was doing there. Next up, we got one of my favorite movies of last year, Skyfall. The 23rd James Bond movie, and my favorite of the Daniel Craig Bond movies. I've already reviewed it. It's got great action, a great score, great song that won the Academy Award for Best Original Song. And that's pretty much it. Everyone's seen this movie, and you should get it on Blu-ray. One little thing I didn't know about until she won the Oscar for Best Original Song is that Adele is only 2 years older than me. She looks much older, but apparently she's 2 years older than me. How crazy is that? Speaking of Oscars, next we got another movie that was one of my favorites of last year, and the winner of Best Picture, Argo. It's still fantastic to see that Ben Affleck has, transformed his career. I have no idea in hell why the Academy did not nominate him for Best Director, but it's a good thing that George Clooney and the other producer let him take the stage once the movie won Best Picture to give his acceptance speech, because he was the one who made this what it was. So, it's a good movie. The bonus features here, I haven't seen them, but they're not about making the movie, but rather they're bonus features that tell about the actual events that this movie was based off. So, really good movie. When I get the chance, maybe I'll watch it again, but I gotta make Dread a priority first since I never saw that. But Argo's really good. Please get it or watch it if you haven't. Trust me on this, and it won the Oscar for Best Picture, so most likely you people are gonna watch it as soon as you can, because it is really good. And yeah, Argo, fuck yourself. And last but not least, and finally a chance to address the elephant in the room, for a lot of my reviews, you guys have noticed that I have the complete series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, after I completed watching season 1, and I said, you know what, this is probably good enough the series is probably good enough for me to buy the other 6 seasons blindly, so I decided to get them all in pretty good, I mean, granted, like, $70 is not cheap, but I would imagine like $10 for season is a pretty good deal. So yeah, got season 1. I already had the DVD of it, which I'm thinking of selling that DVD now that I got the complete series. Season 2, which I am not halfway through, so there's that. Season 3, which I obviously haven't started since I'm not even finished with 2. 4. Hang on. And 5. 6. And 7. So, yeah, I remember buying this, and when my roommate saw that I got it, he's like, "You really got the whole series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer?" And I said, "Yeah, why not?" And his response was, "Oh, I heard it wasn't very good." And considering this is the same roommate who watched the remake of Psycho after I did my Psycho review last quarter, yeah. Plus, while doing Godzilla Month, he's revealed something about like Godzilla that I just probably best I'll talk about later. Because I think criticizing him for criticizing Buffy is enough thrown under the bus, and I think that might be him. So I will see you guys later.